Like, where do you lane? Troll should be really good against Ursa. Razor will destroy that lane, and what's that hero? CK?
CK
Should also do fine.
Pretty good, so they do have a very comfortable draft for them. Are they gonna be able to execute it the way they have done versus some NA teams such as Flying Penguins and stuff? I'm not certain, but it's definitely a draft in their comfort zone, even though we don't like it so much on the panel and the two of us as well.
Well, it'll be very interesting, right? Because after, you know, doing qualifiers and also being able to, you know, cast some of the other NA events, right, into the region, you saw that J.Storm, they're very, very disciplined. So it'll be a real testament now to see, you know, how disciplined they can be. Can they wait until they get, you know, the upper hand? Or is this just going to all slide out of their hands?
Yeah, I can see this being a problem already. You're positioning your Timber versus Bane and CK. Like, Bane and CK are gonna have a blast on this lane. It's not gonna be very difficult for them whatsoever. 4F so far has done very well when it comes to the equilibrium of the lane, right? And this tri-lane, you're basically playing a tri-lane into an Elder Titan.
He loves tri-lane.
He's gonna hurt. You cannot dispel his Astral Spirit damage, so he's just gonna run you down.
And top lane looks like Fred might be in for a little bit of trouble. Again, he is a Timber Saw here, so.
And really nice juke there.
Does run into Kuroki eventually. Oh, there's gonna be the bolt coming out though.
2 seconds.
A couple more damage. He needs to get out of there. Is it gonna be enough? Oh, he's actually just gonna get taken down by Kuroki.
That was so close. Actually,
I felt like Kuroki had a moment of just like, oh no, that's fine. He's already dead. Oh no, wait. And then that was the last one.
Yeah, I like how Mind Control didn't really go for that kill. He didn't die because he already had 1 chakram on him. So if he got hit by Verling one more time next to the trees, like, he would lose a lot of damage, maybe even risk dying there. So very disciplined.
It looks like, you know, Miracle not having the best time right down here, but doesn't seem to be too bothered about it at this time.
Just 6 CS on him right now, but at the same time, Ursa has 6 CS. Okay, now he's getting a bit more, but they're pushing in, so he's gonna get farm anyway.
Right.
Troll is gonna get farm. And you have to also remember that this is a tri-lane versus a Troll, so he's been doing fairly well so far.
Miz thinking about going for a little bit of a dive here, though. They're gonna throw out the Spirit. It's gonna go chasing after GH. Throw out the Shards. We'll connect. Let's try to put a little bit of damage here. There's gonna be the Stomp. We'll throw 2 of these heroes asleep. March just plinking away over here on the corner, but they'll turn their attention now over onto Fear. And with the Miracle now, he's also gonna get stuck up. Is he gonna be able to get taken down? And it looks like they're gonna lose here as well. GH needs to be careful. He's trying to get himself into the trees. The root's gonna come out. It doesn't feel like they want to go for that dive because the TP's coming out here from Kuroki, and he's got his eyes on March.
All right, so Kuroki does port here, and he does get that kill on March. But, let's...
Oh, middle lane, though. Tumbaman, let's be a little bit careful here against Broil.
What that did, though, however, is it allowed Timber to get some farm and some space on that top lane, because that aggression was definitely necessary from J.Storm. They forced the Bane down. Instantly, the Timber has a little bit freer of a lane on this top lane. What I actually expected Liquid to do is to... it's hard to put anyone else versus this Timber now, though. And CK alone, he isn't going to have a lot
for CK to come back online because he doesn't have a flash farming mechanic.
They're very similar in that aspect, like, right, the Timber and the CK. So they're kind of trading that.
The man's gonna get rooted up. Snowball's gonna go right through. They should be able to find this kill. And they'll be able to go and take that Purifying Flame. PH is gonna get taken down too.
Bonus kill.
Trying to come.
The side lanes, if he's not a support, even with the Edict buffs, he's not skilling Edict. But J.Storm, they definitely do, because they know that they're going to be diving all the time on mid, so Bryle goes for a few levels into that Edict, and you can see why.
Oh, Sharks is not quite there. Tumbaman going to be able to steal quite a bit of damage here, and they'll be able to get the sleep off. Looks like Bryle's just a little too far past that tower. And
catch him here?
I don't think so, no.
It's very unlikely. Fear should...
They're trying to see if they can get No, there's a Nightmare.
He can maybe shard himself up.
I don't know, I think they've got too much CC. Yeah. See you later.
It just dies instantly. Oh, isn't really the top pick versus him, but still, it doesn't matter. The hero is great. So.
More movement over here. GH might be in for some trouble. Snowball connects. There looks that splitter. There's going to be just this whirling yo-yo of death flying in from Forev as he takes him out with some help from Fear. A little bit more chase here. The Tumble Man, he's popped the ult. You know, top, bottom's going to go fall.
Yeah, we didn't see the runes.
We didn't see the runes, yeah. Who do we got? Is this weapons this Scriff? Which one of these guys do we gotta?
It's a shame on you, sir, whoever it is. All right, so 2 runes each.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
Not a whole lot.
Maybe you're not fired. Snowball going right to the face, but I think Fear wants to change his mind. He gets pulled right back in there with the rally. They pick the stomp off over onto the Timber as well. And that's going to be a lot of damage going over here to the Razor. We've got about 50, 60. Keeps on going up. They pop the Shrine. Forev just wants to disengage. We'll be able to go land that Purge of the Root over onto Matumba.
Bait them onto the Bounty Rune and then like, let's go to this tier 1.
Yeah.
It's so close. Come on, man.
Like, you know, we're gonna go get ice cream, but first we'll take you to the doctor first. These guys gotta get used up in the top line. Matumba Man just wailing away on this poor old bear. Silly old bear.
Those arcanes, so he might even go for Greaves. So
it's possible to take him up just a little bit too to deal with some of the other loveliness. Okay, they use the Phantasm down here. They try to grab an Isle, and immediately there's going to be the Yules coming through, still dishing out a decent amount of damage. Fantastic getting thrown, followed up with the Stomp. They need to be careful. Those illusions just do so much damage. You got to be able to come and get that kill. They drop the misclick that goes on.
yeah, most likely something happened there. Old man shards.
Tumba Man is going to root him into place, followed with the Chakra. Here's the Splitter coming through, Broil coming through. And again, we have those shards finally connecting, and they just need to burn him down. They will finally catch him.
Yeah, this time around, he was on point with them. Later on, just a snowball to control him a bit more, and that's an easy kill. But Tumba Man
He's got the Yasha.
has that 10 Agi, but most importantly, is getting closer to level 15 in his talents. So, hard.
Rev, get a little cheeky here. Throw off that bolt. He's getting burned down so quickly now, and they'll use the Oracle to keep him alive, and that's going to be the Fiend's Grip down. One less way to hold on to the side of J.Storm, although March needs to be careful. The Yule's coming out from Ryle. He's in for some trouble. They'll pull him back in. They'll just burst him down. He's out of here, and they're going to be able to find themselves. March, he's not marching out of anywhere right now.
That's so horrible for J.Storm, and Liquid really realized what they had to do there. As if you do force that false promise, when Timber is out of position, it basically means that you can dive them afterwards, as they don't have that save. You can't fight with him, and that ulti is just wasted then, you know? You do save him, but it's a waste.
All right, Moo coming in here, showing off that he's got that blink dagger. They're going to go right after Kuro. They're not going to be able to get it. They get the stomp off in the middle of everyone. Moo trying to run himself away here. Fear chasing after Kuro, and they're both trying to run themselves out. They will lose Fear, and Forev doesn't look like he's very long for this world either. He'll get taken down by mind control. Moo trying to run himself out. He's just getting kited so hard, and they'll find a kill on him and get a tower too.
To be expected, I guess. Not even surprised any longer. Like,
but it's GH.
Just a casual GH stomp.
Well, no big deal. They have a 10k lead though going over to the side of Liquid right now. So it's feeling a little scary right now for J.Storm. I mean, it's been feeling a little spooky for a while, but there's a jump forward. They're going to be able to maybe find a note with the timer. He's going to be able to keep him alive just a little bit longer. He doesn't get the health, and they'll be able to throw up the Yules. Walrus Punch going on in the background. They want to see if they can get Kuroki, but they go and they get the disarm off over here onto the troll. Turn it around. We'll be able to pop that Aegis, and there's going to be false promise. They actually getting used over here onto Fear, trying to keep him alive, but that's going to be down now, and they might just re-engage. And in fact, that's what's looking like it's going to be the case. Although Forev going after Matumba Man will be able to go land that chin to turn back around. Erisa getting that rage off. He's looking to go back, and maybe the snowball coming through. They've got the rest of Matumba. We'll be able to root him up until they turn around. They get the kill on Matumba Man, and in the back lines they find a kill over onto Forev. Ryle now trying to disco his way out of a potentially bad situation, but Miracle says come right back here. They'll take down Fear as well. Oh my goodness, and they're not even done. March, can you make it home in time?
It's fine.
He's gonna be alive. He's a survivor, but
they're in a good position, but at the same time, they just play so well. Though that team fight over there, like J.Storm, the way they controlled Miracle with the Yules, with the Fate's Edict, with everything they've got, they stopped him. His ulti was completely whiffed, didn't do anything, but they wasted way too many spells on him.
Oh, the TP cancel coming out from Kuro. Moo? He's pretty mad about that, but they lose March over on the high ground. Now Kuro's gonna have to go pop that fountain. Is he gonna be able to make it out alive? Just bring around the Rosie and Matumba. He's gonna go right in there, finds a kill on Moo. Kuro gonna walk out with his life. Snowball's gonna be used though over here onto Miracle. Goes, he's the ultimate. Fear's gonna run himself back. They need to try to get themselves away fast enough. Gas Ball coming out though over here onto Brian. They're gonna lose Fear, And now the nice stomp coming out will hold the Disco Pony in place. Mind Control's just trying to get himself out now, thinking that he doesn't really want to have to deal with this Timbersaw or Bryle, but he turns around and he says, okay, you know, if you really insist, I'll go back in on you, Bryle. Will actually get taken down, though. And the force stab coming out. Dova Man finds himself a kill. They'll get a kill on Forev. And only March is up and alive and kicking right now.
Well, there's 10 seconds for Ursa, but there's...
I don't know, the control coming out from Liquid, it's just...
It's very hard for them to
How do they
defend
get in there?
top lane, yeah. How do you defend top even with the Ursa? It's only the three of them. You don't.
You don't. You watch it. You say, you know, you take a picture of your tower and racks and say, goodbye, it was nice knowing you. This is not looking good for J.Storm here. Total inactivity for 100 in myself. Boy. Woo.
Ursa running down mid when they're taking his top racks.
Classic enemy Dota.
You can put him on safe lane, even mid, so... This move
is
right here.
Alright, they're gonna wind up. They're gonna go fight 2 heroes right off the bat here, but there's the BKBs coming out. They get the sleep on. Look at it. It's beautiful. The middle of everything. They'll turn back around. And the Kuro gonna have to buy himself back immediately, but they're gonna lose mid. They're gonna lose Spear too. And it looks like they're gonna lose Forev and March. The GG gets called.
You just call it there.
It was, you know, it was their hope and their prayer. Smoke, right?
There. Yeah, definitely. That's a smoke of desperation, basically. You don't want to be contained to your base when situation is such as this.
I mean, obviously, otherwise they would have banned it.
Yeah, and they have decent delivery, so they can do it in Nyx, which, I mean, I guess that won't happen too much. But just a good hero against...
We Bostonians, we had one player, one single player in Milan, and they kick him. And they kick him before a major. What a terrible thing to do.
All right there, hater. Calm down.
Okay,
Dial it back a notch.
I'm done.
All right.
Go Liquid. Let's go Liquid. I'm not biased.
No, definitely not. Definitely not. But it's going to be kind of interesting to see how this all goes down here in the lane, see how the Slark ends up doing. And they have a really good point, right? They've got some great answers with the fact that, you know, the Lifestealer has that Rage, has a built-in BKB. It's going to be pretty
Yeah, but look at that spam. Kuro, my friend, he's spamming out the Mystic whatever. And done. Coil.
Gets the denial off too. He's like, you know what, I'm low enough. Whatever.
Same can be said for Pango. He can pull it to the hard camp, but that hard camp was, I believe, blocked by Radiant Sentry. So
he's impaled. It just GH so patient every time. It's just like, all right, well, I'm all, you know, pounced up. I'll just wait a minute, wait for them to get to a beautiful little line, and there's a very dead with having that Venomancer there.
And another issue that I see on that lane is there's no one to help out Matu. Like, you can't really gank this lane. With who? With Nyx? It's not gonna happen.
Right.
Like, they don't have an aggressive power in their two supports whatsoever. Nyx, it's possible, but it's very hard, and we'll see. He is hovering around that haste rune. Maybe with the haste rune he can go mid, but...
Now he's making his way over there. Speedy little lobster here. Go get the impale over here, trying to just get a little bit. Mathias very, very low. We'll have to go try to lifesteal off. Bryle now is chasing him down. They're going to be able to get this kill. They're trying so hard. He's going to try to heal up, but nope. The Fade Bolt comes out from Fear.
Even South faced this. Honestly, I mean, okay, Mu is going to be pressured a bit, but he's
alright. He's alright.
And they
go right back in again, but they're just going to go try to grab those runes up. J.Storm feeling real good right now with all those runes.
Yeah, I think the issue that Liquid has is basically what we mentioned before. This combination of supports that they've got going for them isn't really very aggressive.
Oh, Kuro! He gets the denial off. See you later, nerds.
Well, that's really good. Mo getting really low, and that's not really great for him. He would definitely like to be left alone here, so he gets some come from Liquid, but I don't see it happening, honestly. Like, Liquid, their aggressive potential in this part of the game is basically zero. They don't have it.
It's a bit tough too, right? Because they don't have much for lockdown really coming out from the side of Liquid. Although Moo's sitting very, very low. That aphotic shield, if his pops off, this could be the end of our fishy friend. And there it is. Kuro gets the kill over onto Moo here, top your towers until, you know, the rest of the team's ready to kind of group. But again, we have not seen the Pango ulti come out here just yet. A little bit of a hop here over here onto Pango. Will be able to just go swashbuckle himself out. He's in for a little bit of trouble. He's gonna go for the roll wind up. and they'll turn back around. It's going to try to get as many bounces off this corner as possible. And there's going to be the rotation coming out now from Ryle. Poor Sharks here. Mind control, you aren't going nowhere there, Cupcake.
Okay.
Though GH might have found himself a another friend, but no, can they get enough damage off in time? It's not going to be enough.
That Iron Shell just disappear on Pango. We're gonna have Greaves on Venomancer. They definitely want to pressure a Liquid real hard early on.
Mind control. There's gonna be the steal coming out here from the Reapic. It's Surge.
Dire's structures are
And just look how far back Liquid's forced to go right now. And look for Rev. He winds up. He knows he's got some nice angles. He's just gonna pinball himself back and forth, and eventually take down. Mind control. Fear finds that open. They're gonna jump forward again. They find themselves. GH does get that spike here himself, but the lift coming out here and the frostbite coming through. Ryle gonna be able to get him.
I think Liquid to pull out some Liquid magic and just I don't know, do something crazy. But
Oh, he goes right underneath the ward. They'll turn around. They've got their eyes on GH, and just like that, he's gone.
Nikes, one on Slark. I don't know. I just have a feeling that there's something missing on this build from Slark too.
Oh no, Kuro gets tossed right back. They do use the roll Miracle making his way over. There's only so much that he can really do right now against all of this nastiness.
Greaves have been used, and they heal up.
Oh, Moo though. Mind control, just casually.
His team is taking objective, which is giving him a little bit of a boost, but I think that he should be doing a bit more.
Oh, that smoke coming out. They'll be able to frostbite here over on GH. To land over onto Slark, but he's in for a world of trouble because they're just going to run down GH. Spike Carapace comes through, buys him a little time, but Bryle's on a killing spree. And J.Storm grabs himself a handful.
Three bounties. Or he just bottled one.
I think he bottled, yeah. This bottle. Oh, down here, Marge, he's doing the dance of his people. Will force Kuro to have to go and run himself away. It's all healed up, but there's still a lot of damage left here to go after Kuro. And it's going to be that Sashvogel throw him up in the air, and March does find himself a kill.
Crystal made an ult, yeah. I mean, who cares about that right now, honestly, but
I care.
You care?
Stop being such a hater. That's it. Top lane, again. This is not looking good for our Slarky friend, but he does have some backup this time. You've got the Pango just rolling around in circles, and they find a kill over on GH.
That's definitely what...
Game where they felt like things were a little bit more in their control, but slowly but surely they just waited too long. And, you know, you saw Liquid coming, not even coming back, because that wasn't the case. They weren't ever really behind. GH, though, he is in the wrong place, wrong time. Nice backing, though. Pulls them all together. They're trying to get that stomp off. Looks like he might be able to walk away, but again, March doing the dance of his people. They've got their eyes over here onto the Dark Spirit. Monkey King gonna come join into the fight now. Drops that Wukong's army. It looks like Fear trying to run himself away, not gonna be able to. Matu finds himself a kill. Looks like March throws out the Frostbite, is gonna be able to maybe get away, but there's some more people chasing down at the bottom. Kuro now in for a little bit of trouble. March, he's actually still alive somehow. Miracle gonna have to go use that rage, run himself out.
That Bango. Let's just see.
Does it roll a little bit slower if he's super fast? Like a bowling ball here. All right, Crystal Maiden, March, you're caught on the cliff, but he's got so much. They have the Aphotic Shield too, but they do manage to go send him up. Greaves are going to get popped over here. It's just this cliff of death right now. Rev just bouncing back and forth. Wukong command's getting used down here on the bottom. Fear using the telekinetic clip, trying to buy himself a little bit more time to run himself out. Is going to run right into the arms of Miracle, though, and Bryle now in for a lot of trouble. He needs to go and kite them, but Miracle gets himself a double kill. He's looking for more Bryle. He tries. He gets off that Poison Nova, but he is not long for this world. That's a triple kill coming out, and you're not even done yet if you're on the side of Liquid. You got your eyes on Mr. Forever, and again, he's pretty fat, he's tanky, but they're just slowly running him down. We'll be able to go and just stun up the Darkseer and make his exit. Moon needs to be careful. He's being a little bit cheeky, just casually farming up that camp. Like, all right, guys, no big deal.
A few strategical mistakes from J.Storm there. First and foremost, you remember when they smoked up to kill Nikes and they didn't? When they didn't kill him, I said, all right, they're probably going to go for that tier 2. And obviously, if I noticed it, Liquid is going to as well. So they prepare for it and they fight it off with that Radiance completed.
This is not looking good. He is silenced up. He's got enough for that lifesteal if he could get it off in time. March trying to run himself away, but the Aphotic Shield will find its mark. And they'll find a kill, though, over onto Matama. They'll find a kill on Kuro as well. And Fear, though, taken down. Can I get boy?
Overall, though, you can see what I was talking about. The moment this Nikes gets Radiance, instantly the game changes. They get the triple kill on him. And
GH, my friend.
Yeah, very well played by Forever again.
Oh, then you're not going anywhere. You're just
he's amazing on
held
the
in place.
He's one of those players that started playing it this
know.
came out.
They see him. There's just sentries everywhere. Yeah, it's a very
You don't really see GH Vidas on the parking lot. He was like making donuts and then burning out, and I'm like, yeah, baby. This
5-star and a tip. Let's go. Let's have a good time. All right, Marge might be in for some trouble. Wukong's command gets thrown out. Immediately, Crystal Maiden is just out of here, and there's no Forever this time. That was a good jump. Bryle in for a lot of trouble trying to run himself out. Not going to be able to go, though. Kuroki finding that kill. And they go and they use the Poison Nova as well, so it's a fast tower getting taken down here. Do they go for anything else? Are they going to go for Roche, you think? They do have a medallion, I know, over on the Life Stealer.
They do whatever they want
Go
to
right in.
For what?
Silver Edge for what, indeed.
You can use it versus Abaddon as well, and his ultimate. As long as he's silenced, Silver Edge, they can't use that ulti, you can kill him. But
oh no, oh fear. Miracle, he's feeling.
he is initiated on. Oh, Slark, he's been stunned. Oh, whatever.
No, but look at this fight, like out of the trees, right down. We've got 3 heroes caught in the middle of all of this. Crystal Maiden just gets obliterated. He flees there. Bryle, he manages to get forced forward, but just gets run down. And all right, we do get the Crystal Maiden ulti. They're going to try to take her down. And look how fast she chips now. They'll find that opening, and it looks like Forev in for some trouble here. He needs to try to get himself up. Nice vacuum back. Don't really have that locked up. But look at Miracle, just runs right on in. Fear's going to be able to go get the telekinetic lift. Throw him back a little bit. Moo going forward here, trying to get some of these stacks up. Well, it feels bad, right? Because they're playing to just the Darkseer alone, like in the top lane. That should not be happening, like you said.
He's getting that BKB. With Silver Edge BKB, you can jump on the Monkey, you can jump on the Knights as well. So with that leash, maybe they can take them down.
To get used to the spike carapace stolen by Rubik there, just to stun up the...
Are they going to allow him to get the BKB though?
That is the question. They're just going to town right now. You've got that Curse of Avernus too over.
He has Manta finished as well.
Right, comes through there, just happy with that. And they're going to go chasing after Bryle. Bryle's in for a little bit of trouble again. Guardian Group's popping out too. Turn their attention back. The bottom tower is getting wailed on though by those creeps.
Meanwhile, in the distant lands of the bottom lane, one lonely tower dies to 5 creeps.
If no one's there to watch it die, though, does it really count? You know, it's one of those paradoxical questions. But March, that's just not doing a whole heck of a lot here. Now, Miracle says, all right, that was cute, Crystal Maiden. Get out of here. A couple of bounces, though, coming through with that Rolling Thunder. There's going to be Wukong's command. The TP coming out from Moon now. He needs to try to burst down someone. Can they get the kill over onto GH? They will be able to take one down. Bryle's going to get taken down, though, as well. It's going to be the buyback, though. But Mancer not quite out of the game just yet. Wants to come back, put some more damage down. And with that buyback, it seems like Liquid seems pretty happy with it. They're just going to walk away. And they still have the Aegis.
That buyback wasn't necessary, to be honest. It was...
You know, the fact that you've got the Wukong's command, right? That creates a lot of chaos. But you look at J.Storm, and they're very dependent on Forev having the Rolling Thunder up, having the Poison Nova. Marches just can't be alone on the map at this point, honestly.
It's the position 5 curse. Sometimes you have to go out and board. Right. If you die, you die. It happens.
Moves, popping around the corner here, has himself over onto Kuroki. Gonna just get stunned up.
They can't really decide if they want to fight or not.
They need to be careful here because they can't seem to make that decision. And oh man, the bell is coming through. Mo cannot afford to be taken down here. They'll use the Shadow Dance. Rubik getting used up into the air. They'll drop it and throw down the wall. BKBs are coming out though en masse now from the side of Liquid as they're trying to chase them down. And again, Mo has to pop his own. We'll have to go use the Shadow Blade. Bryle trying to run himself out, but he's down. There's no buyback now for this Venomancer. Liquid, they're just running at them with their faces right now. Miracle goes right back in here. He's got his eyes over on the side. Silas coming out, followed up with the Boundless. They've got to just keep dancing in and out here, trying to get some of those stacks up. But look how fast, again, just chasing that March. March is like, I'm dead either way. I'm going to get this ultimate off by hook or by crook, but doesn't matter with that rage. This is not looking good for the side of J.Storm right now. They're just rapidly losing the buildings here into this base. Moo, he's trying again. He goes forward, but he can only do so much against Miracle, and he might be in for a little trouble again. Shadow Blade's going to get pumped, and they'll keep throwing out that lucky shot. You know, he keeps seeing Forev do whatever he can, but buyback comes out from here. No, it's really not. And again, just trying to go in and out. Miracle is all surged up. He's super fast. Balance is going to land over here onto the Slark. This is not looking good. He'll turn back around. He does have the Shadow Dance up again, trying to get the stacks up. There's going to be the vacuum coming through. Fear in for some, in for some trouble. Frostbite does come out though, slows down but just a little bit. They do have the Silver Edge break coming through, and they'll be able to save him up. Following up, maybe grab GH. No, but he's got the Force Stab, the Rolling Thunder again coming out. The BKB is going to be able to cause a lot of problems. So it's not going to be able to do as much as they would have liked. Both the BKBs back up and run. Do take down Forev here. This is not looking good. They're going to be able to take down March. If they take down Moo, I think this is going to be absolutely it. In fact, it's still not looking great either way.
Moo did get a lot of stacks, so perhaps he
But how does he stay alive during all of this, Blizzard?
I don't know, he just hides, I guess. Maybe he can take down one target, let's see.
No, this is not looking good right now for Moo. He needs to get out, swim little fishy, and he got caught up in that net.
That's just game, I think, right there. They do have a tier 2 on top, but...
I mean, how do you stop these guys? Look at them, they're pretty much full health. You've got Curl just hanging out in the background, just constantly healing up people whenever they need to.
You beg for mercy, right in all chat or something. I don't know what you do.
Just kidding, guys. Please stop murdering the poor Crystal Maiden. Yeah, 4 hits. And they're just going for the throne. There's no reason to delay it any longer at this point.
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing J.Storm can do about this. Pango is alive, but so what?
It doesn't even have his ultimate right now. And again, this was what I was concerned about with J.Storm. They were holding all the cards, it felt like, at the beginning half of this game, and then it just all flipped away from them. Oh boy, alright, see you later, Fear. Who comes command, Brile, there's the GG call. So Liquid, I would say they were heavily favored in this particular matchup. And J.Storm, they did a pretty decent